Hi, and welcome back for a review of the collective outlook. What makes a co-living space successful? In short, both private and shared needs have to be met. An individual should be able to go about their lives and positively enjoy what the building has to offer, living comfortably both in their private quarters as well as the shared spaces, without any friction. This is what a co-living architecture should be able to achieve when successful. Now, let's talk about the spaces and see how they work. The lobby is certainly the most striking space. Double heights and large circular concrete columns define the space and give it its character. It's the space that welcomes visitors and residents alike, and surely the most recognizable and memorable when people refer to the collective. From there you can reach the bar and kitchen, and a couple of co-working spaces forming the heart of the development. For the bar and kitchen, I will leave the food reviews to the residents and focus on the space instead. The dining benefits from large glazing towards the canal and the outside dining area. This guarantees that the space is flooded with light, but also more private tables are available and are, in my opinion, a nice addition. The gallery and the exchange represent the two main co-working spaces, but they are, I believe, very different in character and ultimately outcome. The gallery faces the front of the building and boasts huge, tall glazed windows that, in my opinion, make for a much pleasant stay throughout the day. As I'm sure you have often experienced, daylight can have a very beneficial effect on our mood, and over the course of the days and weeks it becomes more and more crucial. The gallery is closely connected to the so-called PDR, which doubles as a dining conference room, and thanks to the big screen and the video capabilities, and it's the place where I'm filming right now. The main negative aspect being that it's been designed as an inner room, which translates as a room that leads to a single open stair from the gallery entrance lobby. This leaves it open to noise and chatter coming from people transitioning from the gallery to the main lobby. Particularly important if you're attending a meeting or recording a YouTube video, which I had to retake multiple times. The exchange, on the other hand, is a bigger space with more tables available to work at. The walls are funkily decorated, which is a matter of taste, obviously, but with only a couple of high-level windows due to its location to the rear of the building. This, I believe, has somewhat of a dual effect to the users. Some find the exchange welcoming and good for concentrating on their work. Others feel a sense of claustrophobia due to its lack of natural light. The Secret Garden is the third co-working space, and contrary to the first two, it's located at the fourth floor, which has a normal floor-to-ceiling height, giving it much of a cozier feeling, if you will. It's a space that may not suit everyone, but I think it's a welcome addition to the array of different areas offered. Laundry and library are the other two ancillary spaces, and from a functionality standpoint, work well for what they're meant to do. They are spacious and enrich the day-to-day experience. If you are in search of a completely silent area to work in, the library will do certainly good to you, with large tables and a separate independent room. Games room and cinema are part of the entertainment offer and provide nice spaces for socialization. The interior design reflects the function, although I still have doubts on the comfort of the cinema room seatings. In regards to the gym, unfortunately it's closed now to the Tier 4 COVID restrictions, and it certainly is one of the most attractive facilities if you're into that sort of thing. Again, similar to the gallery, it faces the front of the building and manages to be airy and flooded with light, which is a good thing when you're sweating on the treadmill and outside is raining. Spa and sauna are once again spaces that are hit hard by the pandemic, which would otherwise offer great value for the residents. It should be mentioned that each floor is equipped with a large communal kitchen, well suited to serve those who do not wish to prepare their meals in their kitchenettes and want to have company as they cook or eat. 3 of these kitchens are located at top floors, and are arranged with different furniture to a particular theme, but do not differ in functionality, although it should be noted that they have windows for better light and ventilation. So far so good, and if you made it until now, thank you. One thing that bugs me slightly is circulation. I understand this is a kind of a niche topic, something that only architects think about or notice, but I believe circulation affects the day-to-day life and experience of a building. I'm sure that many would agree and confirm how long it took them to familiarize themselves with stair location, and the fact that only one of the two stair calls leads to the actual exit of the building only adds to the confusion. As an example, let me show you how long it takes to exit the building should you not wish to use the lifts. Why not use the lifts, you may say? Well, 2 lifts for about 550 accommodations are a bit tight sometimes, and you may find yourself waiting in the lift lobby for a while. The whole issue revolves around the location of the vertical circulation, as shown by this diagram. The floor plates are distributed in 2 main blocks, and stair calls are located here and here. These leaves the ground floor lobby only served by one of the 2 stair calls, and the lift core in the middle of the development. Well, to the conclusions, you can see that positives vastly outweigh the negatives in my review of the collective. Surely a successful experiment turned now into an established example of co-living and co-working, only slightly spoiled by a couple of negatives that I mentioned earlier. I hope you have enjoyed this review, especially if you're looking to this particular way of living in a big city like London. Take care and see you soon.